Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Lorenzo, and today is Thanksgiving. So if you're celebrating it today, well, happy Thanksgiving. And if you're not, then happy Thursday. Since today is Thanksgiving, everyone knows what that means. Food comas and the inevitable shit show that is Black Friday, which just happens to be the topic of today's video. What a coincidence. So if I did everything right, this video will be up tomorrow on Black Friday, which means that this is super relevant, and if not, then I done goofed. Basically, I just want to talk about my experiences with Black Friday because I actually worked at Black Friday a couple of years ago at Abercrombie & Fitch. So I've only ever worked one Black Friday, but oh dear Jesus, it was insane. So like any good story, let's start at the beginning, which is over there apparently. So obviously, since it was Black Friday, we opened earlier, but this was at the time when they just started rolling out like the whole opening on Thanksgiving night. So I had to be there at 7 p.m. because we opened at 8 p.m. Thanksgiving Day. Yup. My day basically consisted of waking up, getting turkey, and eating and doing all that stuff, and I was supposed to nap before I left for work. I wound up not napping, so I woke up at 9 o'clock Thanksgiving Day, and from then all the way until 8 o'clock that night, I didn't get any sleep. So really, I got no sleep for like a whole night for the most part. It was a struggle. There was a lot of memorable things about the night though. Some good, some bad, and for the most part, the pros outweighed the cons. But we don't really care about that. We want to hear the cons because that's what makes a good story. First off, it was Abercrombie & Fitch. Yup. But of course after that, there was just so many people there. When I showed up at 7 o'clock to get to my shift, there were people at the door, like huddling around the entrance, trying to like be first in line or whatever. I'm just like ringing the doorbell. I'm just like, hey, yeah, I'm trying to go in. Like there's people everywhere. I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to go to work. It was the weirdest thing. I'm like, people, it is 7 o'clock on Thanksgiving. Why are you here? The lines were insane. The line from Abercrombie went 3 stores down in the mall. And the store, they're not small stores, they were like fairly decent sized stores. They went 3 stores down. It was insane. We had so many people, we actually had to have like a bouncer for Abercrombie that would let people in as people left. It was insane. It was like a club, Club Abercrombie. Worst club ever. I also maybe possibly had a heart attack. So our boss was really awesome. She bought snacks for us, she bought Monster for us because we knew, she knew we would be up for hours on end. So she was like, all right, I'll get you some stuff. Very cool. Of course, I had 3 Monsters in 1 hour. Yeah, that was a mistake. So on that Monster high, I folded a whole closet of clothes by myself in 30 minutes flat. Now, if you didn't work in retail, that probably doesn't sound that impressive to you, but do this for me. Put your hands out like this. That is about half the size of a closet. Double that, and then add 6 shelves. And I folded all of that in 30 minutes. I was a straight up folding machine. And after all of that shenanigans, I went behind the counter to be like, okay, I'm gonna relax for a second. And I stopped moving, and that's when everything just went downhill real fast. All of a sudden I couldn't breathe, my heart was just like beating really fast, and I was like, I couldn't stand up. I was like, I need to sit down. I sat down behind the counter when people were just shopping around for 30 minutes because I couldn't like function. It was pretty bad. Pretty sure it was a heart attack. And I was 19 at the time. Yeah, it was bad. Let that be a lesson to you boys and girls out there. Don't have 3 Monsters in 1 hour. Just don't do it. This was all happening in the first 9 hours of work, by the way. At this point, it is only 5 a.m. And after the kind of initial surge of all the people and the adrenaline and everything, everyone just kind of calmed down, and basically we stopped doing work, which kind of made everything a little bit better because then it just kind of became us kind of hanging out with each other and less working, and it became a lot easier to like manage it because if it wasn't for the people I worked with, I would have walked out. I would have been like, see that line? Ain't doing that. Peace out, guys. So after about 3 hours of being punch drunk, I finally went back to the stockroom and slept on the concrete, and I just knocked the hell out. It was great. I even did some shopping. I actually left with my friend Abby and we shopped. I went to Hot Topic, but it was really weird because the mall was packed. Like, more packed than a Friday afternoon. It was just crazy busy and I was like, oh, you know, it's like 3 p.m. now. Because I hadn't seen the outside in like 12 hours. So I'm like, you know, okay, yeah, this is fine. I finally looked at my watch and I was like, oh, it's 8 a.m. right now, isn't it? It totally just like destroyed my mind realizing it was only 8 a.m. and there was this many people in the mall. It felt like 3 p.m. It was so weird. It totally just screwed up my time clock, my internal time clock. And eventually me and Abby, we actually get to go leave for a couple hours and we go to IHOP and it was like the greatest IHOP in the history of IHOP. It was like pancakes from heaven. It was so delicious. Oh my god. Of course, like all good things, we had to end and we went back to work. And fast forward to 11 p.m. I'm finally home after being there for about 26 hours. Longest day of my life. It was insane. I passed out. I was dead to the world the next day. I slept for a full 12 hours. I was like, I told my family Thanksgiving night, I was like, yeah, so you're not seeing me for another 2 days. Just so you know, it was not okay. Even with how crazy everything was though, I really enjoyed it. And I'm glad I did work that Black Friday because it was a good experience. It was interesting. It was good to say, I could say I did it. Will I do it again? Oh, hell no. No. But I'm glad I did it once. So that's my Black Friday story. If you want to see it, I actually recorded it all because this was back when I did daily vlogs, so there will be a link somewhere around in the screen or in the description if you want to go take a look at that. And let me know in the comment section down below if you worked Black Friday or are working Black Friday today, or if you just have a crazy story about when you went Black Friday shopping, because I love hearing just crazy stories about Black Friday. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to hit that subscribe button, and you know, that'll keep you up to date with me, and you'll get a free invisible cookie. You just gotta find where it is. Once again, my name is Lorenzo. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. See you later, guys.